What is going on, everyone? It's McKinley from RV Talk, and today, well, we've got some breaking news for the RV industry. There's going to be a ban in 6 states, and there could be more states that join in on this, that are going to affect dealerships, service centers, and worst of all, you, the RVer. Let's get to it, because this information is so crazy, you might not even believe it. Alright, so this article is coming from rvtravel.com. There's an article basically talking about how California is they are basically banning the sale of diesel motorhomes and any vehicle over 8,500 pounds. Alright, so the very first state that we're going to talk about is California, which is the one that on October 24th, the California Air Resources Board amended the Advanced Clean Truck Regulations, which is going to require that any vehicle over 8,500 pounds can't produce any emissions. Otherwise, they're not allowed to sell it. So I'm sure this is going to continue into maybe the Class C market, or for, larger, it already is continuing into the Super C division of diesel motorhomes. So, I mean, it's crazy. And so then 5 other states decided that they were going to join in with the California Air Resources Board, and decided that they're going to do it in their state too. If you're wondering what the other states are, it's California, which is the first state, and then the 5 other states is Oregon, Washington State, New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts, which is going to join in on this act, which I say act, it's the Advanced Clean Truck Regulations. I guess you could call it an act. So they're basically going to join on it to where you are not going to be able to, no dealership will be able to sell any RV over 8,500 pounds that's diesel in their state, or any vehicle really, and you will not be able to register. So, I mean, if you're looking to buy a new camper or a new motorhome like this, it looks like you're going to another state to register your RV. So not only will people not be able to register their motorhomes in the states that they live in, those 6 states, but also it's really going to affect the dealerships that are located in those states. In California, there are some large diesel motorhome dealerships that's what they sell, and that's how they make their money, and they can't do that anymore. So Tim DeMartini, which is the owner of DeMartini RV Sales located in California, posted a video on YouTube of basically going around his lot, just pointing out the numerous amounts of RVs that are now banned in his state that he can't even sell, and that's where most of his sales come from, large diesel motorhomes and Class C. So it's already affecting people, and it's going to be insane next year how much it affects people. And I don't think we realize how many RV dealers and service centers are inside of a state and across 6 states now. It's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out over the next year and the next couple of months, and how these RV dealers prepare for what is to come. And Newmar, they mostly make just diesel motorhomes and Super Cs, so they're only going to be able to produce their Class A gas motorhomes now. So it's really going to affect not only the buyer, the seller, and the manufacturer. And the worst part of it all is these diesel service centers have to close. I mean, they're going to have no business pretty much in those states. So it's really just crazy that we kind of saw this coming, because California has been putting all kinds of regulations on diesel motorhomes and this and that, and you have to pay this fee and that fee just to be able to use your motorhome and have it registered in the state. So, I mean, that was at the beginning of this year that some of that was going on. So now, you know, we're starting to see full just eliminating diesel motorhomes in the state. And I think this is a really bad move because there's no alternative for any of these people to turn to and say, okay, fine, we won't do a diesel motorhome, we'll go with this one. There's no RV out there that is good enough yet, let alone any RV out there for anyone to switch to. And this right here is all going to start in 2025, January 1st of 2025, and it's going to be applied to these states. And I mean, it starts kind of right now of, you know, no more production of them, and this ban will begin on, you know, the beginning of 2025. But between now and 2025, January 1st, I don't think there is going to be an electric Class A that is going to come out that is anywhere comparable to a Class A diesel motorhome. So, I mean, really, it's going to be a huge uproar in the RV industry for dealers, the consumer, the manufacturer, and service centers. And so we know that this is not just something that's up in the air right now. It is happening because Newmar sent out letters to dealers to inform the residents that in their states that Newmar will not be able to sell any RV or manufacture an RV to those states that doesn't, you know, comply with these new regulations. The other crazy part is that if you are not full-time RVing in a Class A motorhome, you're not going many places during the year. I mean, you might only go a couple thousand miles, which is not that much compared to maybe a diesel vehicle under 8,500 pounds that is being used every single day in those states. Now, this right here wouldn't be such a big deal if there was other alternatives out there on the market, such as, you know, electric Class A motorhomes that are large like these diesel ones. And the only electric drivable RVs that we've seen out are Class B vans and ones with just such small range, which isn't really a good idea because, I mean, if you can't even take an electric car on a long drive, how are you going to take these RVs, which they have already proven that they don't have much range, which, I mean, the point of RVing is traveling long distances, and you can't just keep stopping and charging. So until I think we see a perfect electric Class A out there that is large and comparable to diesel ones, I don't think we should be limiting and just basically banning diesel motorhomes in these certain states. But we'll see how this plays out. Again, like I said, we'll keep you updated, and that right there is some breaking news in the RV industry. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this diesel ban, and if it should come at maybe a later date when we are maybe more prepared with this and have better alternatives out there, or if it should happen now and, you know, it affects several people. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more updates like this. And until next time, see you on the road.